Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Rise of Legion, and we already witnessed match number one. We still have two more to go. But again, right before we jump into the match, we're going to have a thank you for the sponsors, and Darshita is here to mention all of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I have to give it to all our sponsors out there who have actually helped us, be what we are today. Gaming monitor partner View, Sonic Gaming headset partner Sony and Zone, connectivity partner ACT FiberNet, esports partner the Esports Club, and talent partner Maverick. With this, the title sponsors Lenovo and Intel as well. But right now, you know what? It's high time that we get going towards the match as well because this is going to be an interesting
True.
match coming up. The second match is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Balorant Esports going up against Airavata Esports. Now, both of these teams are not at all new to me. To be very honest, kid, I have seen this playing the players play before, and to be very honest,
Mhm.
they are gonna take it to a very close cut match.
I would definitely want to witness a close cut match, especially looking at the previous one, which actually went in for a 13-0 towards one side. I really want to see some match wherein we will see somewhere around a 6-6 half, maybe a 7-5 half, and it somewhere ends in a 13-11 probably. If overtime, that would be brilliant because we always love to see
Yeah.
those overtime matchups. And always, I enjoy whenever we're witnessing those close calls, close rounds, clutch moments. It's so insane. And again, since you've already mentioned about the matchup, we know that they will be playing on at least one of the maps. Which one that is going to be? We'll witness it right now. And again, the map is going to be none other than Ascent. So that's going to be the second Ascent for the evening.
Oh yeah, come on. After witnessing Ascent for the very first time itself, we are gonna head back to Ascent. And tell me this, kid, you did manifest it, right? Didn't you? You wanted
Mhm.
this to be Ascent. We were talking it before going live, and I saw you being quite excited to witness the map of Ascent. I mean, the agent selection is what we were talking about, like the KO, Omen,
Yeah.
Jet, Rena. I mean, in terms of double duelist, Rena or Phoenix, maybe the KJ coming up, and it looks like it is the same case overall.
Ah, indeed, but instead of a KO this time, we're seeing
Yeah,
Clandestine picking up the
breach.
breach. So
Yep.
okay, I've seen a lot of matches, and Breach kind of works out. You've got the Aftershock to work with, and also the Fault Line. You can combine it and have the presence in towards the A main. Maybe get a pick if enemy tries to take in that op. So I really love the Breach pickup coming in, but there's obviously a reason why we have the KO, right? Because you when you talk
Yeah.
about overall utility and the way of providing information, you have got your knife to show how many people are there in a specific area. You can suppress them all as well. And again, Ascent requires a lot of usage of the utilities as well as, to clear those close corners. You need to have your smokes to cross through those choke points as well. KO denies all of that. You put up the null command and boom, everyone in your opponent is just a walking person. They just need to depend only on their aim. So these are
Choose
the
your
kind of
agent.
utilities that he brings onto the table. And you already mentioned that I was looking forward to Ascent. Yes, I definitely was. I really love this map, though I kind of
Yeah.
expected to probably go into the bind. But either ways, we're gonna
Ah,
have the
come on.
Ascent, and that's going to be the lineup.
Please don't. Let's just skip the topic of Biden for now because it breaks my heart to accept the fact that we haven't witnessed Bind yet. Two maps to start the day on, and it
True.
has been Ascent all around. We do have one more match coming up after this match, and I can anticipate it being a Haven or an Ascent overall again because it's just the same case with me over and over again. I get denied for Bind every single time, but yeah, right now, Airavata Esports going up against Balorant Esports. This is going to be an important match. I would like to
Mhm.
remind the audience out there that this is a best of one that we are talking about. This is a do or die plus a single elimination coming up. That means no, losers bracket to have a secondary chance. You either win it here or you go back home. You take a lot of learnings, and that's it for your journey in the Rise of Legion Hyderabad.
Exactly. No second chances. Perfectly mentioned because it's just a do or die situation for them. You win it, you move forward, you lose it. There's no coming back from it. So
Yeah.
definitely the pressure is going to be there. It's the top 32 after all. So there are a lot of competitive teams. And for now, focusing on their opponents, Airavata and Balorant, they're just going to have to, make those plays. Now, definitely, we do not want to see the 13-0 yet again, but
Yeah.
nothing can be put out of the box, right? You always know
I
that there's
mean, yeah.
something being cooked up by either of these teams. So we already know that both of these teams are pretty experienced. So the momentum is
Hmm.
going to be important, and it always starts from the pistol round. You take the pistol, you have the advantage of the economy in the next round. You go in for the anti-eco, and then it's the bonus. You convert a bonus very well for you, a solid boom in economy and a snowball. But even if you don't convert the bonus, in the fourth round you will have a full buy. So these are the few things and the key points that both of these teams need to keep in mind because that momentum is going to be very detrimental for them.
Yeah, it is going to be very, very important. I mean, talking about the momentum, it just, takes me back to the very first match that we witnessed. 13-0 is what the scoreline was. And, I felt like there was no of a momentum shift coming up. Even if the sides of Half Blood, they would have got one round for themselves, I feel they would have got
True.
some momentum and might have pulled it to a close match. But, yeah, what's done is done for now. And what is important is what's going to happen with the Airavata Esports and Balorant going up against each other. I mean, talking about few players here, Issa Monster, we have all of these players. Look at that. Issa Monster, Forsaken, Romeo, Not Lucid. All of these players pretty known, I would say. On the other side, Raja, OPM, no skills again. Known faces, known
Hmm.
names. But what is unknown right now is, the gameplay ain't unknown, but for this map, yes, it is.
Indeed. And I love the fact that it's entirely a mirror composition. Both of them have a breach for
Yeah.
their second initiator. Both of them got a Sova for the information, Omen as the main smokes for this map. And look at that. Everyone's just moving towards the A side, where this
Oh, the
time there's a
KJ.
Killjoy setup. And OPM quickly goes in for the side, takes control of that. And it's already the first pick coming in as Monster picks him off, moves back to the safe spot, waits for his team to, make up towards that distance, closing the gap, and then they will move forward to go
Oh,
in
the
for the
door.
retake. No spike tapped yet, and that's a paranoia. Did not connect. Clandestine has got a smoke ready. Leonel quickly gets a headshot on Luke. So that's one person taken care of.
Yeah, definitely. But look at
Spike
the
planted.
backstab coming. Look at the flank coming. Two players towards the flank. Now, does the sides of Airavata Esports anticipate the flank coming up? Because if they do not, this can be pretty vulnerable. Valorant Esports, they are taking it
True.
slow. Right now, the two players who are present behind are waiting for the both players on the flank to come up and find something
Oh,
for themselves. But the reveal will definitely help No Skill to find one onto Izza Monster. And now, that's going to be the flank anticipated as well. The smoke do get placed, but with the flash
Last
incoming, it's
player
going to be a
standing.
bit
oh,
difficult. Leonin and Raja still manage to pull it back for themselves. Finds the 2K. That's going to be Raja FTW. The Croyd goes down, and that's Airavata Esports with the first one on board. Valorant Esports, I saw them giving it a good try, to be very honest. The two players on the top itself, they
this
actually waited for the flank to come in, but the flashes and the player towards the trees just denied everything.
That reveal was everything in that previous round.
Yeah.
It changed every single thing. You saw them both being pinged out, and then there was just a spam through L coming in, and that was almost done and dusted because after that, they just knew that the couple of people were on the flank,
Oh
but that
no.
was just the previous round. This time, they're going to move towards the B side. Do they anticipate the person in the close corner? That's the question. As the smoke goes out, that's already one position reveal, and no, it's a
Ooh.
monster! He's just a monster with that sheriff. Gets two of them, but Clandestine somehow gets it back. Will be taken down after shock, and the trade is just so very quick. It's brought down to a 1-1. Lionel up against Fox. Taken. He has the weapon, and he takes the anti-eco for his own team. What a way to win out that trade. It's a 1-1, and not every day you see a comeback in a save now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Issa Monster has been a monster with that sheriff. Right away, two frags on the face itself. I mean, come on, he deleted those players out of the round, and it was good stuff. So way too good stuffs coming up from the sides of Valorant Esports as well. 1-all is what the scoreline looks like, and it's pretty rare to be very honest. The KJ setup on the B side itself, first lane, 2 nanoswarm, the turret being placed towards the CT. Now that's a default setup, I would say, coming up from the sides of KJ as well. But for now, the dash in comes up. OPM tries to take the
No.
wait. What? He is heading towards the mid itself. This
Oh,
can be pretty
what?
vulnerable, but he still manages to find one onto Isa Monster. The weaponry goes down, and now he has retrieved back a Phantom to play around with. This is not looking good for Valorant Esports. And three players on flank. What?
Indeed. Seriously, it just seems that both the teams have switched up sides, and that's going to be not Luke going in for that pick. Romeo is good for one, taking down OPM. 3 frags in this one specific round, and it's all on Forsaken. He's got a bulldog in hand. 4 people he needs to take care of, and a smoke in his face. No
Oh
skill.
no.
Oh, that timing. All right, position has been noted. That's already one person taken down. OPM finally finished off. A perfect fault line to set things up for no skill. With a stinger in hand, takes Forsaken out and gets the round.
Airavata Esports, they got the first one, lost the second one, got the third one back over and over again. But, it all went down to OPM getting the first, the second, and the triple for the entirety of the team. I mean, it's been looking too good. He did have a Spectre to work around with. He decided to be a bit aggressive towards the mid market, and he found Issa Monster, who had a Phantom to work around with. Right now, Valorant Esports, once again, all they have is Sheriff, Issa Monster. Now, he is being a bit aggressive. I mean, look, he has a sheriff and he tries to be okay. He was trying to actually peek and get one frag, but for now, he decides just to go back play with the team itself. OPM once
Oh,
again, the action comes up towards the second lane. Isa Monster shuts him down, and that's going to be an important frag coming up. But to pull it back over and over again, Lionel finds a 2K, and Airavata Esports up with 4 players. But did they have an eye on Lucid? Yes, they did. A 3K for Lionel. Decroid slowly and steadily trying to make his way inside the side. There's no player at the flank this time. Yup, towards the mid is where I do see the players, mid and mid market. But more or less, this round is done for. I feel scared. Airavata Esports might just get the third one on board easily.
possible. That's no skill, just clearing things up. Gets the
Yeah.
third one, just as you mentioned. They had the weaponry advantage after all. But honestly, after that first pick that Isa Monster was able to pull out on Jet, I really thought that we could probably see another save round win coming in from them. But nonetheless, things were
Yeah.
taken care of. So finally, looking at the economy, it seems to be very stable for Airavata Esports. However, on the other hand, you're looking at not even a perfect full buy, not Luke, with only a Vandal and a half shield. So Rolly already has all of his utilities up. Now, all these previous rounds, we've seen Airavata just going in with a full site execute. We've not seen any fakes. It's just some solid W gaming coming
Oh,
in. Oh my
Romeo.
goodness. OPM was able to win out on that trade, and they're finally showing a mid presence and possibility of an A split.
Oh yeah, definitely they are slowly and slowly trying to make their way towards the A site itself. But look at the player who's still at the mid.
Oh,
Raja, he tries to take one down on for second. He gets denied, and that's going to be Raja who departs. Straight away, the A site is what Airavata Esports is heading towards. And to make it more easy for them, they do have the Bladestorm and the Hunter's Fury to work around with. Now, Bladestorm, again, an ult that can only help Jet. But when it goes down to Hunter's Fury, the entirety of team can actually be into a lot of problems. The outrun comes in, the location does gets revealed, but does
oh,
not matter right now. No skills, just aim is what he is focusing on to. He finds one, Decroid gets taken down. Clandestine,
oh.
now the best of that position he has. finds two to end it all. Airavata Esports with the fourth one on board. Now, when it went down to a full buy coming up from the sides of Valorant Esports as well, they got denied. And economically, instability is what we might just see. But Forsaken with the pick on to Raja, it was a good one. But, the sides of Valorant Esports, they did not anticipate one player to be near the catwalk. And that's where everything just went down.
Honestly, when they picked off Raja FTW, they really thought that maybe
Hmm.
we've taken care of the flanker. They had no
Yeah.
idea that even Breach was on for that flank. So if it's not FTW, it's me, and that's gonna be a quick peek going in. OPM wants to go in towards the side, has to take care of the dart though. Will be able to do that, and it's gonna bring the door down. So that's the side control by Airavata yet again. A very fast and a quick round, but I am expecting them to go for an even quicker retake because that would help them out. Though this
Oh, the flank.
flank, you could definitely pick
Oh,
him
come
off.
on.
Lionel is in such a nasty off angle. And look at that, the support has got Romeo. His position should be noted. That's going to be one pick already, and the second one as well. So both the flankers have been taken care of, and all they need to do is now finish off the people who are in heaven. Got one. It's going to be the Rolling Thunder, I believe it was invested for a second, gets two of them. Tries to go in for the third one, will not be able to do so. Lionel is there and solid on that aim. Another shutdown and 5-1.
Oh, well, in this round itself, I feel Airavata Esports has just done a cleanup job. I mean, look at them. They anticipated
True.
every single move coming up from the sides of Valorant Esports. This might have been a flawless as well, but I have to give it to Forsaken. He still got two with the, Spectre that he had for themselves. But right now, Romeo with the
Yep.
operator. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. Now, to take down Romeo,
Hmm.
it's going to be a bit difficult coming up. But again, it all depends upon what angle he is looking forward to. That's the top bit.
Ooh.
No, he anticipates a lot of player, misses on the shot, and he will definitely be punished for that. Romeo is a monster. Both of them depart. Airavata Esports all over again. The economy has been targeted so many times from the mid towards the B side is what the execution looks like, and I feel Detroit
Detroit?
right now coming out through the smoke. It's going to be the worst decision that he can go for. The position looks too good, and the retake might be next to impossible. But here's the thing: the Rolling Thunder might just get Airavata Esports into a lot of problem if invested on. Oh no, wait,
Oh
what?
my
The
god.
hopes of Rolling Thunder invested goes down as it's going to be Forsaken getting taken care of. Two remaining players, Omen and the Sova gets denied from Lionel and Clandestine. And the flawless that I was talking about a while ago comes up with the sides of Airavata Esports with
Absolutely.
all the 10 ults on board. Hey, this is going to be a messy round. Trust me, Scared. This 2 rounds are going to be very messy. 10 ults on board is what we have right now.
I'm not going to even argue over that point because it really is going to get dirty, messy, call it whatever you want. Because we've got Rolling Thunders, Hunter's Fury, everything on board for both of them. And I think so. Valorant Esports, they are desperate for a round now because they need to break this momentum. But one thing that I really love about Airavata is the fact how Killjoy is just being activated at perfect time. They're finding those specific windows when they know that Valorant Esports would not be aware of that. But for now, we're
Oh
going to see the
no!
engage, and this time shuts Romeo down. That's already Bladestorm taken care of. The paranoia would not connect, not Luke. He's still standing, tries to go in for the spam, and somehow Taken and not Luke wins out on their individual trades. That's going to be another fight taken towards three. KJ versus KJ, and it's Monster stands on top. Already a 2v1 situation, though Lionel somehow tries to get things back. Will we see another SOA 1v3 class? That's the question. As both of the people are
Oh,
right in
yeah.
front of him, but the spike has not gone down, and the Molotov has been taken care of. Shock Dart is right there. That's gonna do some chip damage. Detroit, he probably needs to leave that position as the recon should reveal it yet again. Spike nowhere in his hand. It can get messy, but
Oh no!
Lionel of this world, he just knew the position and was ready with his crosshair. Gets the round for his team. Jeez.
Oh my god, the crack aim that he has. I mean, look at both of these players. They were perfectly positioned. As soon as Lionel tried to enter the site, they would have easily denied him. But everything just did not work in their favor. They did invest onto the Blade Storms, but that eventually got denied. Valorant Esports, this is not a good sign. As you said, the history might repeat. It happened in the previous match itself on the map of Ascent from the Sova, a 1v3, and it is once again that we do witness a 1v3 coming up from the Sova itself. No goddamn way that we just saw that coming. Airavata Esports crack aim is what the players do have. And I have to give it to the level of patience he had. He anticipated, he knew where the positioning was. He waited for that right opportunity, a perfect headshot on the KJ and the Sova eventually. But right now, Airavata Esports 7 rounds on board, still 5 of the ultimates to work around with. They can easily, play on getting the side, getting the post plant as well.
Oh
Romeo, the paranoia will
no.
definitely deny him, and that's going to be Romeo taken care of. The Omen and his flashes are completely on point. They did anticipate one player being a bit aggressive, but this time Raja gets taken care of, and so backstabs are completely open as they do not have the killjoy to walk around with. Airavata Esports, they can actually go in for backstab, but you know what? It does not even matter. They got the spike planted, and there is
Women?
one player right at the back taking care of the backstab. Ah,
Absolutely.
no.
Use the paranoia, though, but that's going to be the ruling thunder being committed. Average OPM, AVD OPM getting not look out of the picture down to a 3v4 situation now. Definitely doable. But Chicken gets the flash in, moves out, takes him out. That is a perfect way to use the utilities, as even the fault line is just going to deny them any space. And Forsaken again gets yet another pick, but it's down to a 1v2. Will he win? No, he will not. Clandestine is just too insane with his aim and with his crosshair. And that's yet another round, 8-1. And it was a buy round. In the starting of that round, it seemed that somehow Balorant would be able to win because they took care of the lurker, that's Raja, and that basically denies alarm bot as well as turret. And we see both
Yeah.
Leonel as well as Clandestine going towards the back because they know that when most of the times Valorant sends 2 people for a backstab, so they had to commit 2. There were only 2 people on site. It could have been an easy retake, but that does not seem to be the case, Darshita.
Oh, it's not at all looking good for Balorant right now. The investment onto the Rolling Thunder just went into vain. And right now, the economy is scattered. It's looking sad. They have posted and got everything that they can, but I don't think that's going to work in their favor. Once again, I do see the sides of Airavata Esports having the site for themselves and 3 players. Now, this is over and over again the flank game that Valorant Esports is trying to go in, which is readable. At this point of time, Airavata Esports knows that there are going to be players on flank to take care of it. Clandestine with 1, now 2. Well, at the ripple is what he calls a 4K.
Oh my
Madness
god.
can be an ace.
Ace.
Clandestine is on a roll right now. He might just put the last nail into the coffin. He does find it. Ladies and
Ace.
gentlemen, an ace in the 10th round itself. Airavata Esports right now, they are denying Valorant Esports for each and everything, and now the ace coming on board will give them a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum. Scared? Your name definitely is scared, but right now I am scared for the sides of Valorant Esports.
I mean, Clandestine is definitely rolling on the thunders. Already about to build it up yet again. Second time in this its half itself, just 2 points away. And with that previous round,
God.
it just clearly shows how confident they are as they're gonna go in for the same play yet again. And a first pick this time for OPM quickly takes out his monster. That's already all the KJ utils out of the way. And look at how quickly they're taking the space. Oh my god, no skill. No way you are about to pull that off. Gets shut down by Decroid just as quickly.
Come on, that's the best place that you would place yourself, but the lockdown comes into the play. The spike is being planted, and now it's all about the retake, which seems to be impossible. The Hunter's Fury, they do have it. They can actually deny the lockdown coming up with the Hunter's Fury itself, but the flash is on point. Clandestine finds one at the Forsaken, gets denied. The trade comes up, but for now, OPM and his crack aim. Romeo gets taken down, so in the case of Detroit, Valorant Esports with one last remaining player. The last nail to the coffin gets put up by OPM, a 3K for him, and the 10th round on board. I mean, come on. It all goes down to me saying it over and over again. The Hunter's Fury would have been invested to deny the lockdown coming up. They would have done that if they really wanted the round. I mean, yeah, completely understanding the fact that they did not have the best of the weaponry to work around with, but at least they would have tried. They do not have good rounds. You just have one single round, and that's all they could do in this 11th round. So the investment should have been there, but let's see if they wanted to keep it for the last round and maybe invest onto this one again.
Spike down B.
Oh
Mm,
god,
I mean, since
Romeo.
it definitely is the last round, they want to invest in. That's a very good play. This time they're going in for a proactive play, but the Rolling Thunder being invested just to take that one person out, another fall time. Oh my
Oh
goodness, it's
my
not gonna
god.
have any good day at all. They're gonna use every single thing, but nonetheless, the site is still in their control, and they have not yet allowed them any kind of space. That's Aldron's gonna reveal the position of clandestine at least, so they know one person is definitely there, and they've got so many utilities to work with. Even the lockdown, Hunter's Fury.
Oh
This round
no.
should definitely go for Balorant unless we see some outwardly play coming in by Airavata. Yes, it's a 2v4. They can definitely do it. They've
Omen.
got that aim. Uh, but the read is
Omen.
perfect and
Found them. Alarm bot down.
Scare the Omen has the ult to
sheesh.
walk around
Bomb
with.
grenade out.
Why is the ult not yet
Bomb grenade
invested
out.
onto? He would have
One enemy
definitely
remaining.
caught him to the other side before the side of Airavata did it. But right now it all goes down to one last remaining
30
player. A
seconds
1v3 is what it looks like. Lucid finds the last one, takes him down, and it's done for Valorant Esports. They get this round on board, but
Switching
you
sides.
know they had the Omen ult to walk around with. The Omen would have actually got himself on the side before the sides of Airavata Esports. I'm not really sure. And it was the last round again. It's not like they did have more rounds here on to actually invest onto that ult, but all right, all right. It all
And
goes
I
down
mean,
to the
it is what it
pistols round
is.
over and over again. Yeah.
It is what it is. Not yet investing any ultimates. They're like, it's fine. We'll be doing just fine with that. And they were able to get that last round out without using any of them. So, all right. I mean, as long as they're just winning their round, that's what matters, right?
Yeah.
2 to
Yeah.
10, yes, not at all a good spot, but something to work with. And everything starts with a pistol, just like we're going to do now. And that's a very good peek coming in from Romeo, though. He's shut down just as quickly
Oh
as even that reveal is
no.
going to reveal a lot of people. And what a great position of aftershock as it isolates not Luke and clandestine follows it up, finishes them off, already getting the two openers for their side.
Some
And look
monster.
at that lurk coming in from no skill now. He can take care of it. So he's a monster. Will he see it? I don't think so. He should push that smoke right away. The timing could have been impeccable, but there's such a close call in the right click by no skill. He's definitely got a lot of skills. That's just hypocrisy, him writing no skills and then pulling up plays like that. That's just outwardly and
Oh come on.
sheesh,
It's
they've
it's
got
like
all the
no
control.
skills, just aim. Yeah, they do have it. It's more or less like no skills, just aim that he's talking about right now. Best of the connection that he got right away. Balorant Esports with two remaining players towards the A site is where I do see them right now. But what's the plan like? Raja, he will be going in for a complete backstab right from the spawn itself towards the A side, but he'll be definitely taken care of. He does find
30
one
seconds
right
left.
behind, and now it's gonna get them into
No
a lot
charge
of
slot.
difficulties. Two remaining players trying to enter the side, taking the side control. It's gonna be very, very difficult. And look at OPM and his position. Not the best time to peek. Come on. I know you guys are confident, but you were
Player
flashed when you
standing.
tried to
Ooh,
peek in. It all goes down to one last remaining player, Forsaken. Gets denied, and now Airavata Esports gets the 11th one on board.
Remember, your
Valorant
weapon is
Esports, they did
only a
not even
tool.
get the chance to go in for the plant, which means they won't have a good economy. They will force in for everything that they have because they don't have the rounds. But look at Opian. I mean, come on, he was flashed and he just peeked out of that corner to get denied from his opponents. But that's completely all right.
Calling my
Scratch it.
bot.
Airavata gets the 11th one on board. Still, I do see Valorant Esports going for Spectres and Stingers ahead for this round.
they have to force it out. They have to because they do not have anything to fall back
Yeah.
on this. It's 2 to 11. One more round and it's already a match point in favor of Airavata. So they're doing
Turret
everything they
destroyed.
can to squeeze out something and This time they're working towards the mid. That's a very good spot to work with, honestly. But clandestine, that's a nasty blast. And along with the aftershock, he should be able to push them out and using every single utility to just keep them at bay, not taking the fight. Had an idea there might be a few more people. And that is because of the information that they have from the Killjoy turret as well as the Jet. They've taken control of both the mains. So they know the only place in the map is mid where they might be working on. And no skill quickly TPing out of the arms way, knows that there are just a lot of people stacked there, giving up that space. Aftershock to clear Jet out. OPM will be taken down. Romeo wins out on that Jet duel. A good usage of the utility, but Lionel somehow is very good on that aim. Still take them down. Romeo standing strong, and it's down to a 2v2 now. And the trades do not stop as it's a 2v1 situation in favor of Valorant. Will this be the round that they can grab and turn
Spike
tides
planted.
from? Forsaken, with the one standing, he can catch this slug and he can seal the deal in this round at least.
Oh yeah, he definitely can. And if that happens, this
Last
might
player
just be a good
standing.
one coming up. But
Oh!
Raja, oh my god, he just owns them all. Not just with his name, but with the aim as well. It all goes down to a 1v1 that we are talking about. Romeo on the other side, Balorant Esports. This is a huge responsibility. The Bulldog going up against a Bulldog is what the call looks like. But it's next to impossible for Raja to clutch it out. I mean, come on. He's down to 20 of his health, and it's going to be the third one on board for Balorant Esports. Now, Scared, I would like to take you back again to the very first half that we witnessed. It was a 1-all scoreline. And if we scratch the first half again, it's a 1-all scoreline in the second half. I mean, first round in favors of Airavata, second round in favors of Valorant. It's just the history being repeated straight away. But for how long is the question? Airavata Esports right now, they will be going in and saving because there was not the round to lose on to. On the other side, Valorant Esports, they have the best of the economy to convert one more, and they might just pull it back from here on. The momentum shift is for real. They can actually pull it off if they really want to, but let's see if they are able to. Right now, split coming up, three players towards outside A. I mean, they are way too far away, and two towards B. They are actually waiting for Airavata Esports to push, to be aggressive so that they can punish them. But you know what? Airavata Esports, they'll be holding back and just not being so aggressive.
Yeah, they have to play for picks at this point. That's the main thing. Valorant, I don't think they can just directly go on and take on the fight because again, Airavata they've been dropped down for an eco yet again since they did not win out on their anti-eco round. Their economy is not that good, and just as you mentioned, since in the first half we saw a score in a 1-1, right now we're having the exact same thing, and I really don't want it to be the same result just like the last half. So I want to see
Yeah.
Valorant somehow pulling things off and with the slow paced play that they are having, I think so playing with the utilities as well as with the information that they can grab using
Oh no.
the owl drone or even the recon darts,
30 seconds
once they
left.
work with that, they should be able to find out that maybe that one specific site is tagged and they can actually expect it to because again, Airavata have been dropped down back to a save round. And looking
Wait.
at the way and the place the
Yeah.
spike is going, it's actually going towards the
Spike
stack
down
side and
A.
clandestine
No!
already good for
What?
2 picks, and that's a spike
10
down.
seconds left.
10
It's not at all
seconds.
looking good. 10 seconds on board. What is Valorant Esports doing? They need to go in for the plant. They will be denied for that. Last player surviving Airavata Esports. What? What in the world was
How?
this round?
Match
Valorant
point.
Esports. Why would you throw this? I mean, it's. I cannot even say that's a throw coming up. But wait, what? They just waited for so long to lose out of this round. No way they did that. They had three of their players alive. The last Sova is what was needed to just get taken care of, and they were not able to do that. Airavata Esports gets that round, and that's the match point. Valorant Esports. Last 20 seconds execution did not work every single time. You need to understand that. And it's not at all looking good. I'm really scared right now. It's the match point already. They are trying to take the mid control for themselves towards the B. I can see the KJ. It's a heavy presence. Valorant Esports lose one of their players, and that's going to be the KJ itself. So once again, the backstab opportunities are completely open.
Oh, absolutely. And that's already one person picked off. And it's not a good start. A 3v5 situation. And that too, Valorant are the ones who are behind. They're working their way in mid. And I mean, it's just as you mentioned, right? Previous round, they had everything under their control. They had the pick
Enemy mark.
advantage, they had weapon advantage, and yet at the end of the day, they just somehow lost it all. Romeo's position has
Oh
been
no,
noted. No skill though,
Forsaken!
taken care of. Forsaken, just doing his thing, brings it down to a 3v3. And look at how slowly so I just creeped up towards the A side, taking
Oh,
space,
oh
and they can
no.
get the plant down. Romeo, he's literally in the defender spawn at this point.
He's just waiting
Revealing
out there.
area.
He's just
Jeez,
waiting for
man.
someone to walk into his crosses and
30
get taken
seconds
down. For
left.
now, A site
Planted.
is completely under the controls of Valorant Esports, and the spike does get planted. But look at the position towards the A main. There's one player. Okay, Decried does have the information. The Outdrone comes into the play. Won't be able to tag him. Yeah, he does not tag him, but for now, the flashes are something that is prevailing him. A lot of which, and he finds one onto Forsaken, gets taken down. That's a good trade coming up. Two remaining players, Airavata Esports now. What will they do? One towards the catwalk, towards the haven is where the other is waiting for the flash to be on point. As soon as the flash comes up,
Flash.
the peak comes in. What an amazing timing there was. Airavata Esports, ladies and gentlemen, gets the second map with a 13-3 scoreline. I did not expect this scoreline. I
Defenders
mean,
win.
you remember, Scared, we were talking about this before coming on desk itself, and I was so confident when I said that it's gonna be a close map coming up. Both of these teams, they have proved themselves previously, but oh my god, I'm completely speechless. I'm
I
just
mean,
completely speechless right now.
we're literally flabbergasted by the performance that Airavata has
Yeah,
shown. At the end of the day, there were three or four different rounds which I believe were in the hands of Valorant Esports, but somehow
yeah,
there were just some plays that they made mistakes, you can say, which then Airavata capitalized on and then went on with that killing spree, pickoffs, and secure the round for themselves. Even in this last one, we saw that in the starting it was a 3v5 in favor of Airavata,
yeah,
which somehow Forsaken got a couple of picks in and brought things down to an equal position, equal footing. They got the plan down as well. And at the end of the day, it was a 2v2. Breach definitely used a flash and the peak time was perfect, but it did not actually connect. So
yeah,
they could
exactly.
have expected the peak in at that moment and they somehow should have won out on those trades. But either ways, we're going to have a look at the leaderboards. And Forsaken, 14 finishes and 14 deaths for the side of Valorant. While we're looking at Airavata, it was a Breach showdown at the end of the day, right? Both the top fraggers are
Yeah.
none other than Breach from their own specific team.
Also,
It's
yeah.
actually fun to see.
Yeah, it is also to highlight it more, the ace coming up. That was so good. That was crazy aim. That was a phenomenal performance is all I
Beautiful.
can say, coming from the sides of Airavata Esports. I mean, 12 versus the Omen, the Killjoy. Everyone has done their job pretty well, but the breach from both of these teams, they are brilliant out there. First five bloods, I mean, come on. Whenever it all goes down to the attacking half and the first bloods that we keep talking about, we expect a duelist to be coming up, but the pseudo duelist comes up
True.
this time, and that's going to be the five first bloods that he has with four plants as well. Come on, he's not just fragging out, getting the initial contacts for his team, but he is also going
He's
in,
doing everything.
getting the plant done. Yeah, he's just doing everything that he can, and right now, I feel it's going to be Clandestine with the highest rating, 112 of rating that he has for himself. On the other side, the highest I see him, it's going to be 57 for Forsaken and Lucid.
I mean, 350 average combat score clearly shows how
Yeah,
active he has been in those fights and how much damage he has been dealing in every single round of them. Because it's literally the average of the amount of damage you dealt and the multi kills, assists, every single thing combined in that, and
yeah.
clearly shows how well he's been playing, how all-rounded gameplay he has had. And it's not even that he's been doing that alone. It's on the back of his entire team. Everyone's been providing some decent amount of information. They've been making the plays proactively, that too, all around the map, showing the presence towards one side, ending towards the other one. Most of them were really clear hits, very fast paced hits on towards the sides, which I would say that Valorant were not able to answer completely. I believe that they were confused over the point that if they should invest a lot of utilities to hold the push, or they should just, let them take the space, recede from the front lines, and then go in for a retake, which I believe they tried, but it was not at all helping them in those duels and winning out on those trades, because at the end of the day
Yeah.
it was a 3 and 12. Definitely not what you would expect to happen, but nonetheless both of these teams played really really well. And again, we're probably going to go in for a break, Darshita, but just
Oh,
before that,
yeah.
last few words for this specific map.
Oh, come on. It was a pretty one-sided affair that we just saw for both of the maps for
True.
today's day itself. So I really don't expect it to be the same for the third match itself, as we are gonna have Grayfox Esports on the third map. So right now, what we are heading towards is a small little break, and I'll see you guys with my co-caster in a while.
This is why we play.
Gaming is something more.
It's a community, made vibrant and real by AI.
Technology helps us to be part of something bigger.
Games play as if they were real life.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now.
This is why we play. A community.
Thousands of communities.
Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot it, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd.
Nothing can hold you back.
So, why do you play?
Do you want to go for a coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lenovo and Intel presents Rise of Legion Hyderabad. This is me, Darshita. Alongside me, after this quick short break, I promised you guys to bring back Sketch. So, yeah, he is right back with us, and now we are going to head towards the third map of the day. This is going to be very, very interesting, Sketch. And, today's day has been more or less tilted towards the sides of Map of Ascent. So, if you see a hat trick coming on, it's going to be so amazing. And I feel the match that we are going to witness is up against Grayfox Esports and God Beyond Death. Now, this seems to be pretty interesting.
Solid teams in front of us. We've already seen two dominating matches being shown up, right? One by TOP, then Airavata, and now it's Grey Fox, God Beyond Death. I really expect this match to go all the way, as in we will probably see some 6-6 halves yet again. Maybe we might see
Yeah.
some overtime. I want to see that kind of match, right? Because we've seen a lot of dominating matches today evening. But so at the end of the day, we just have to wait and see what map are we gonna have. And by the way, I had a little insight, Darshita, so we'll
Oh,
probably
come
have
on.
another ascent map coming right up.
Come
There we
on.
go, another
You
ascent.
you should not have manifested a sense so much. I mean, literally third map for the day and going all around through Ascent every single time. The very first band that comes in to the favor of Sunset Breeze, then it's Split, Lotus, Bind, and Haven. I mean, Come on, show me some bind, show me some haven, show me some split actions. I am so excited to witness all of that scared, but you manifested it so much that
True.
we are on a hat trick of Ascent right now. And you know, the way Ascent has been to all of us from the start of the day itself, a 13-0, then a 13-3 coming up. I'm scared. I'm scared. I won't name out any of the teams right now, but I'm really scared for a one-sided match overall again.
I mean, I've been manifesting some good overtimes as well for the two games. That has not been happening. I guess where's my castle curse now? But still, just like you said, I also want to see some bind coming in, even Haven. I would also argue Lotus is a very solid map, especially whenever you're on towards that attack side, right? But again, we've got
Yeah.
Ascent in front of us, so we'll also have to focus on the team compositions that will be coming in. We've seen some slight addition of spices in the form of that breach, which we saw in the
Mm-hmm.
previous game, and both the breaches ended up being top fragging, right? Top fraggers of their own
Yeah.
team. Ace coming in, that too right on the first day. So that was a very solid play coming in. So I would see something similar, or maybe add a bit of a sky into that comp, or maybe just like in the first one we saw a double duelist composition with the Jet
Mm-hmm.
and Phoenix. Maybe add a Raze and a Jet, or bring some Reyna. I really want to see those kind of additions.
I'm looking forward to that. For now, I mean, enough of agent selection that we've already talked about when it goes down to Ascent. We've been talking so much about KO, the investment of KO,
True.
Omen, Jet, everything, the basic agent selection, the basic composition that comes up for the sides of Ascent. We've been discussing a lot, but now when it goes down to Grayfox Esports, I have seen these players perform before. I've seen them play before, and trust me, they do have a
Mhm.
correct aim, but with that they do have different game plans as well. They do have different
Mhm.
strategies to work around with. So I am expecting something new from the sides of Grayfox Esports. Not a basic composition is what I'm looking forward to, but yeah, if they plan on to do that, I feel this might just be theirs game. But again, coming down to the other team as well, it's more or less a surprise package for me. So I don't know how good the surprise will be.
Honestly, whenever you're talking about the surprises, you always want them to be a little bit flashy, or something that you do
Yeah,
not expect. So maybe these teams can pull that out. You always see some, OG teams being like dominating the arena and showing their
yeah,
experience. While, the underdogs, yes, they do lack that experience. But when it comes to those surprise elements, when it comes to those innovative plays, these underdog teams are always on point. They bring out something out of the box and in a way that you do not even expect that to happen. Yeah, I literally have seen Yoru working out for some of the underdog teams, and
yeah,
just as I mentioned, Yoru, we do remember Tens as well as Asuna, both from Sentinels,
yeah,
100 Thieves. They've been pulling out Yoru
yeah.
compositions. Yes, that's on Vine, but you always know that even a pick that used to be a troll pick now can act as an anchor, which can be on both the sides, either A or B. Using your TPs, you can literally be on the other side of the map within 1 second. So that's the kind of potential that, sometimes is brought out with these teams. And I am looking forward to some of that.
I am excited. I mean, the investments of Euro, the investments of Neon as well. I mean, that's a very fast agent.
True.
Whenever we talk about an agent having such a great movement, it all goes down to we having a conversation about Neon itself. I mean, all that Neon does is run away here and there, here and there, here and there. The fast lane does help the teammates a lot to get the side control for themselves, and at the same time, it gets the opponents into a lot of problems. So I've been playing a lot of Valorant these days, and my teammates, they do tend to play Neon, but all they do in the ranked matches is just run around in the entirety of the map. No kills, no utils, nothing. The speed is something that they rely on to, and they always tend to run here and there, here and there, here and there, and that's all. But yeah, Neon again, a fun agent to be very honest. But yeah, investment onto a Neon for the map of
True.
Ascent is something I did not see coming anywhere. No, it's a big no.
I mean, like your friends are like, I'm out of here, and they're literally out of there, right into
Yeah,
the enemy's area, finished off,
exactly.
back in the respawn timer. It's always fun to see. But again, the moves that you can pull out with the Neon, there's
Yeah.
something unique to her own kit, right? You can dash backwards as well. Plus, you
Hmm.
can literally use that mobility in a way like you use the Razor's satchels. we've always seen the Jinx movement on the race satchels. And
Yeah.
when you're playing the Neon, you can kind of pull similar kind of moves, not with the equivalent speed, but you can literally render your opponent's aim into a situation where they're like, all right, I'm out of it, bro. You just shoot me right where I am. I'm not shooting you at all. I've missed my entire mag
Yeah.
and I still cannot seem to catch you. We always know, the bullet accuracy in Valorant is a little different. So you always need to have those first five bullets connected. If not, it's better
Yeah.
to reset your aim rather than going for a spray down. And we've always seen Neon players just baiting out that entire spray only for your own team to, set things in motion. So it's really awesome to see those kind of things as well. But as you mentioned, not a Neon on Ascent, not really a big fan of
Yeah.
that. Maybe a Raze, yes, might work. Jet, we always know that even after those nerfs, it's being a very prioritized pick. What are your opinions about that, Darshita?
After the nerf, I kind of feel a bit heartbroken right now. But yeah, that's completely all right. To be very honest, there can be a lot of discussion around all of these, but right now it's a
True.
bit of a discussion I feel from the players that we are facing. So we'll be taking a quick short break, and I'll see you guys with the map very soon. Until then, stay tuned.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now?
This is why we play.
Gaming is something more.
I feel it coming.
It's a
now.
community made vibrant and real by AI.
Technology helps us to be part of something bigger.
Games play as if they were real life.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now.
This is why we play. A community.
Thousands of communities.
Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot it, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd.
Nothing can hold you back. So,
So, why do you play?
for a coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now?
This is why we play.
Gaming is something more.
I feel it coming
It's a
now.
community made vibrant and real by AI.
Technology helps us to be part of something bigger.
Games play as if they were real life.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now.
This is why we play. A community.
Thousands of communities.
Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot it, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd.
Nothing can hold you back.
So, why do you play?
coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rise of Legion. You are watching this game with me, Scariot and Darshita, and unfortunately, you're not actually
Ah,
watching the game because it's going to be pushed offline. The only person who's extremely heartbroken at this point is going to be Darshita herself. So let's hear it from her directly.
yeah. I mean, I really am heartbroken right now. I'm so excited. I was so excited, to be very honest, to witness this match happening. But
True.
yeah, a quick update for you guys that we do have some technical issues coming up from the players' side, and that's the only reason this match has been pushed to be, played offline. The results will be soon out on the Instagram handles as well. So you can just go ahead, follow us on Instagram so that you can get all the updates right there. But yeah, I would really like to, remind you guys one more thing. This is a land that we are talking about, which is going to take place in Hyderabad itself. So if you guys are from Hyderabad, do not miss out to this one because it's not just about the land grand finals that I'm talking about. It's also about a lot of entertainment that you guys are going to witness there. A lot of creators all around. You guys get a chance to meet your favorite creators, to greet them, to ask them questions, click pictures with them, see them playing. Might be a streamer showdown, not really sure, but yeah, a lot of cosplays. At the same time, you can
Who knows?
interact with a lot of audience out there. So if you are in Hyderabad, you are open to a lot of opportunities. Do not miss out to this one because the tickets are out, and I feel that's a free entry as well. So I mean, come on, now you
Hi,
are really happy,
indeed.
right?
Very. I mean, apart from all the things that you mentioned, there's also these competitions, right? Valorant 5v5
Yeah.
TDM
Yep.
competition and EAFC comps that you can literally register on the spot. So you do not want to miss out on those chances. And again, just as she mentioned, tickets are absolutely free. So you don't have to spend even a single penny. And who knows, you might win something out of the 75,000 combined prize pool of INR as well. So, grab some cash for yourself. It does not cost you anything. Just show up there, meet up with the people, and attend the event. It's going to be
Yeah.
really good and an amazing experience. No one wants to miss that. Now, for the stream itself, that's going to be it because the last match is going to be pushed offline because of some unfortunate technical issues, just like Darshana mentioned.
Yeah.
Please do not worry. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time with three more matches. Amazing ones indeed. And we'll catch you guys then.
This is why we play.
Gaming is something more.
It's a community made vibrant and real by AI.
Technology helps us to be part of something bigger.
Games play as if they were real life.
Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now.
This is why we play. A community.
Thousands of communities.
Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot it, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd.
Nothing can hold you back.
So, why do you play?
Do you want to go for a coffee?
Yeah, sure. Bye.